Hi, my name's Clea and I'm 21 years old. I first started dance when I was 4 at my local dance school in Cambridge, where I did ballet to start with and then tap, modern and jazz later on. I discovered my passion for contemporary dance when I went into professional training at 16, and I've just finished my masters in contemporary dance. Aside from dance, I really enjoy music, especially singing with other people in choirs and playing the violin. I also enjoy creative writing and cycling, especially going downhill.
The word that comes to mind when I think about the phrase sitting in the pocket is musicality and embodiment.
Just feeling the music and letting it take you on a ride.
Sitting in the pocket has been a really great practice for training musicality, and I really like how it encourages presence and enjoyment of music and movement, just to see where it takes you.
There's a sense of also being comfortable with what you're doing and the movement you're creating in order to showcase the music that's being presented. But then also it could be within a task as well. It doesn't have to be so music heavily based.
I think improvising, that can be quite hard sometimes, not to think of what you're gonna do next or what's coming in the music, or just feel insecure because you don't know the song. But I think getting to that mode of not thinking, just like almost being late in the music and allowing that feeling to inform your movement, and that creates that magic. Clea is all feeling. The first time that I saw her was at the audition, and she killed it.
She has a certain performance quality and presence in the space that makes her really exciting to watch.
Because she had this very powerful simplicity, and that basically is the pocket to me. Just keeping it simple, sitting in the music, and taking it from there.
So, sitting in the pocket to me means that you're dancing right on the beat. You're not letting the music run away with you, you're not dragging behind it, you're really in control. You're listening to what's going on, you're feeling that, and then translating it to your body. So I think that to some extent, as dancers, we're using this idea of sitting in the pocket all the time, naturally, because what it comes down to is grooving in time with the music. And I think that rhythm's something that comes quite naturally to people. So I found it really interesting in week 5 when Cherilyn asked us to consciously think about this idea of sitting in the pocket, because it meant that you really had to listen to a track and pick out for yourself which beats you wanted to hit. And kind of sit with that. Everything you needed was already there in the music, and you just had to put that into your body. Sitting in the pocket is more challenging, I think, when you're improvising, because you might not know a piece of music very well, and then you're having to just react to it, to what you're hearing in the music. But we've had a lot of time to play with this idea in our Zoom rehearsals, and it's been really nice having the chance to watch the others improvise, because you can really learn from that.
You can find me on the beat. Get behind me on the beat.
Most of the time you've just got to go with it when you're improvising, you know, not overanalyze what you're hearing, just let it flow.
for ya, I'm coming for ya. Oh, girl, I'm losing all my focus, tryna bury my emotions, and who knows what the future brings. I left my door wide open.
Cherilyn asked us to work with a jacket as a prop, and I really liked this idea of drawing the parallels between sitting in the pocket musically and using the physical imagery of jacket pockets. And I really liked working with the jacket because for me as a prop it means playfulness, it means confidence, and when I'm choreographing I really like to have a character and a story to work with. And I guess a challenge for me has been to step away from that. It was really helpful to start with, but now I've begun to realise that it can be really useful as well to explore a prop from the inside and not to worry so much about how it's going to look to the audience, just to forget about the performance element from time to time. Sitting in the pocket also represents the mindset that I've found myself adopting over lockdown to help me cope.
Nice. Again?
It's all about being in the present and trying to make the most of what's going on in the moment. We can't get caught up on things that we've lost, and then at the same time we can't really plan ahead for the future in this really unpredictable situation. I've been trying to find the comfort in being back home, having more time, and working with Instigate Unknown has helped me. It's given me that comfort that I'm not alone in this, that there are others, especially in the performing industries, who are still just well, we don't really know what we're doing, to be honest, but at least we're in it together. In conclusion, working with Sitting in the Pocket has been about discovering a deeper layer of musicality in improvisation and choreography. It's also been about finding the versatility and personality in using the jacket as a prop. My favourite moment from this period of time would have to be our first Zoom session together, because apart from Beth, I hadn't worked with anybody else in the company before, and it was just such a joy and a relief to realise how lovely they all are.
One more time. 3, 2,
It really gave me hope going forwards that we'd be able to survive the lockdown together and to keep on dancing.
And I really mean that. I'm here. If anyone wants to chat or wants to call, just bell me up. I'm down. I know some of you know me better than others, but like Clea, I mean that just as much to you as I do to others as well.
Thank you.
But yeah. Big love.
Bye guys.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
This has been Clea Godsill talking about sitting in the pocket.